So we're in the dad joke generator, and now it is time for us to animate some buttons. Maybe we want the animated arrow to move. Maybe we wanted to animate the click me button. So to do this, we don't want to do anything with backdrops any longer. We're going to leave the backdrops alone. Only go to sprites now. In sprites, you can choose sprites. These are characters, right? We're going to make our own now. Instead of choosing, we're going to paint our own. This is where we can paint them. We can use any color we want. For my arrow, maybe I want a darker color or lighter. It's whatever you want. I'm going to do a dark purple. Cool. And now instead of using the arrow, now I'm going to draw my arrow. Now I don't have a touch screen. I have to use my mouse and my trackpad. So with your finger drawing touch screen, yours should be a little bit nicer maybe, but I'm going to draw my arrow. Not bad, actually. Then I want to fill it. Not bad at all. I can drag it down a little bit. You see how the size is 100? I could make it a little smaller, maybe 50. Probably too small, 55. You can make it whatever size you want. Cool. So I've got my arrow. I want to animate it. So to do this, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to duplicate my costume of my sprite. So this is my sprite, and this is the costume of it. Let's do a 2-finger click and duplicate. So now this sprite, the arrow, I can call it arrow just so I'm not confused. The arrow sprite has 2 costumes. And now I'm going to use this arrow icon and I'm going to put a box around my purple arrow. And I'm going to move it a little to the left. And I'm going to stop. Then I'm going to duplicate it again. 2-finger click duplicate. And making sure I have the arrow selected, I'm going to put a box around it again and move it to the left again. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to 2-finger click and duplicate. Using this arrow icon, put a box around my arrow, move it to the left again. I'm going to duplicate it one more time. And instead of moving it, I'm going to use my paintbrush. And I'm going to maybe do a darker color. I'm going to do the little click symbol. So now I've got costume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to repeat that in a forever loop. To do that, I'm going to make sure the arrow, then I'm going to go to code. I want to code this sprite. Every code needs an event. When the green flag is clicked is how I would do this one. When the green flag is clicked, I want it to go to the next costume. That's through looks, and I go to next costume. So every time I click the green flag, it'll go to the next costume. But I don't want to always keep clicking the green flag, right? I want to have it on repeat. So I go to controls, and I'm going to say forever. When the green flag is clicked, hold on 1 second. I want it to forever go to the next costume. Way too fast. Way too fast. We got to slow it down with a wait block. Forever, when the green flag is clicked, go to the next costume, wait a whole second. That takes way too long. That 1 second is too long. Let's change it to 0.2 seconds. Save now. So I've got an animated arrow. We can do this with a click me button if we wanted to. We could do this with any of the sprites. Just duplicate, change it, duplicate, change it, and then use this code. When the green flag is clicked forever, go to the next costume and wait a fraction of a second. And that animates your sprites.